another exciting episode of Ortiz and his amazing friends.
Sir, yes, sir. Now, while we're doing all that, I gotta make sure that we are going live on all the platforms. So give me 1 second. Yep, there we are. We're good to go on YouTube.
I'm going to take a moment and tweet it out.
Thank you, sir. Let me make sure we're good to go on DLive. Oh, wow. We are definitely good to go on DLive, and that was loud. All right. DLive, we're good. YouTube, we're good. Aaliyah Garcia is in the house. Hey, thank you for joining. Garza. I'm sorry about that. Aaliyah Garza is in the house. Thank you for joining us. I was running a little late today. Cross Comics is in the house. Ara's in the house. Speaking of Cross Comics, he launched the Canadian Shield.
That's right.
He launched the Canadian Shield. Should we invite him on so he could talk about his book?
Sure.
Let me send Cross Comics an invite. Copy the clipboard. I mean, if he wants, I'll send it, and then if he can,
I know he was on FanSpeak earlier tonight.
Oh yeah, that's awesome. Mm-hmm. I know there's not a lot of people watching right now, but give him a chance to plug his book if he wants.
Yeah, and Ara's having surgery tomorrow, so everybody pray for a successful procedure and quick and as painless as possible recovery for Ara.
Oh yeah, definitely, Ara. Definitely, man. Well, I'm glad you dropped by at least, for a quick second for however long it was. We're happy to have you. We're happy to have you. Restream the Canadian Shield. Please support. There you go. He's dropping his Indiegogo link. And I did send him the link. If he has time and he wants to, he's more than welcome to join us. Somebody popped in the background. I like that new feature where it alerts you when someone jumps into the
Hey, hello.
What's going on, Cross? What's going on, Josh Chris Arts?
Hey
guys.
Hey, it's a party. So hey, Cross, so talk to us about the book, man. How's the launch and all that good stuff?
Well, it's going slow. It's a slow launch. I think I did not choose the best time, but then again, I sort of knew that already. In the middle of the month, not right near the end. Although it was near the beginning, but and just after Christmas, so. We're at 275. We're at 275 of our $2,000 goal.
Nice.
So it's we're getting some each day. So I got 25 today so far. And
nice.
I was just on FanSpeak earlier. So, and next week on DQ Ultimate Edition, they're doing the Canadian Shield. So.
Oh, very cool.
And I'll have some. It's going to be a Canadian stream apparently somehow. And I think they're going to really make a Canadian theme out of it. Pixel was saying.
Nice. That's good though, man. And we're glad that you're making progress. And if this humble stream, can help bring a little bit of light to it, man, then more power to it, for sure. Marcus Gibbons is in the house saying hello, Ian. Chat, happy New Year's to everybody. Marcus Gibbons is back in the house doing the cheeseburger legend things, aka the greatest mod on earth. The greatest mod, ladies and gentlemen, Marcus Gibbons. Yeah, so I was running a little late today, but now we're back on track. Kind of, sort of. There you go. Yep, we're good to go. Very cool. Very cool. Make sure you drop that linkage. And so tell us about the Canadian Shield for those of us that may or may not know. What's the storyline? What's the book about?
Oh yeah. I'm not sure whether you're talking to me, E, but unfortunately, when I get in StreamYards, when it's three or four people, it's it starts being spotty on me.
It starts being spotty. Yeah, I was kind of talking to you. I was asking you to tell us about the Canadian Shield. Let me put it in the private chat.
Okay, well, he is a native. He is. I'm listening on the mainstream, so I hear the audio a couple of seconds later.
Okay.
So he is a Native American. Okay, so he is a Native American. Okay, it's messing me up. Yeah,
Rick, do you have this?
He is a Native American. Okay, he is a Native American from the early 1800s, transported to our present day up in the middle of nowhere. My God. And there is a suit in the future that can give people miraculous Superman-like abilities. And God takes that suit from the future and brings it to our present day, where God has transported him. An angel appears, tells him to put it on and travel south.
Okay.
That's cool. I like the direct intervention of God in the origin. That's cool.
Yeah, it sounds pretty interesting. Definitely. Too bad the audio. He's having audio difficulties.
Yeah, I was trying to ask him if he has less problems if there's just like him and one other person, because you could kick me for a little bit while Rick talks about his book.
Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't do that to you.
Yeah, but I mean, if it's for the sake of improving the quality and letting him promote the book, then I don't mind. I'll come right back in when you're done.
We'll see. That's good. The same. My day was total man. Oh, so the chat, they're talking to each other, getting themselves together. That's awesome.
Well.
Oh my Lord. I don't know. I know he's listening on the background.
Trusty doesn't have to kick himself. Like I said, as long as I'm not hearing myself talking, I'm all right.
All right. So how long have you had this Canadian Shield story rumbling around in your head? It's gonna be a while. He's listening to us via delay.
I know this is crazy. Well, anybody wants to ask any questions from the chat, or I can talk about the perks and all that if you want. What do you want to know?
That's an excellent idea. Excellent idea. The chat. If y'all want to ask him questions about the book, the storyline, and all that stuff, go ahead and put in the chat. Trusty had to open up his grinder pump and clean stinky gunk up floats. Oh no. You got to do what you got to do. Got to do. Everybody's day seemed to be a total mess, and Trusty's day seemed to be stinky. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mine was kind of busy, but not too busy. It's funny how it never gets busy until it's towards the end of the day.
Oh yeah.
that's when my days get busy. Like, oh, all day long. I'm on chill mode, doing my job, cruising along. And then at the end of the day, oh, people, hey, we would really like to ask you something. Oh, you would really like to ask me something, huh? Mm-hmm.
Right now at 4:55. That's when you want to talk.
Yeah, well, it's a little bit later than that, but yeah. People don't have a concept of time, because on the different coasts that we are and whatnot. Oops, somebody either popped in or popped out. And El Guapo
Cesar.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Comics is in the heezy, man. My brother from another mother, El Guapo.
Hey, Guapo.
Hey, what's up, Rick? I gotta get on your campaign, brother.
Nacho Ninja 6 is in the house. Hey, Nacho Ninja.
Thank
Were you the guy that I promised a copy of Skunk Girl? Everybody's welcoming everybody. Guapo's sharing a screen. Everybody loves El Guapo.
Well, I'm just trying to find out what station I am on, what channel,
Okay.
so she can go watch out. Give you another view.
Oh man, that's awesome, man. We just, like I said, man. I know your campaign is up, and if the humble channel that is the digital bullpen, could help out, then I'm more than happy to. Of course, let me see if I do this, then El Guapo becomes El Guapo Licious, and we all become miniature versions of ourselves. So,
Okay.
so I'm thinking that El Guapo needs to do something spectacular now. He's putting on his glove and he's getting himself ready. Yep, I got the same glove on. Well, I don't know if it's the same one. Mine's is funny because I got a Huion tablet and an XP Pen glove. Don't ask how that happened. Amazon, people. Amazon. If El Guapo is talking, I cannot hear him. As a matter of fact, is anybody else talking?
Negative Ghost Rider.
Negative Ghost Rider. That pattern is full.
But same goes for here. If a Guapo is talking, there's no sound.
Yeah, there is no sound if El Guapo is talking because he's muted. Now he's unmuted. But it still can't hear him. I see his lips moving. I just don't hear no sound. I don't. Device not connected. Oh no. Today is a day for technical difficulties, ladies and gentlemen. But we're gonna drive on. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. Oh, you know what? Hold on for 1 segundo. Let's go. Cross Comics for a minute had. There you go. Let's give him a solo layout. And whenever he catches up, he can talk about his Indiegogo. So, hey, let me put it in the chat so maybe he can see that.
Okay.
Let's see. Leah Garza says, sounds like my day. Yeah, it's been one of those days, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see if I can get Rick to talk about the IGG, the Indiegogo campaign.
So here's the featured perk of double dealing.
And what do you get with the double deal?
And that is double dealing. You get two covers, two different covers, the book in two different covers, one by me and one by John. They'll both be signed by me. The shipping is covered in that, so you don't have to worry about any. That's with all my perks. All the shipping is included. It's included because they're just going to take it out anyways or put it towards the 2000 fixed goal. So why not just include it in the perk? I figure anyways. You got the $5 digital shield. $20 unsigned, and you can choose between mine and John's cover. And then for $25, there is a signed one. Again, you can choose between mine and John's. And a bit sketchy is you get both books signed by me, both covers, like they're both 24 pages, of course.
I love the name of that perk.
And you get a 12 by 18 sketch of cross-comic character of your choice, which, I can just point people to my website so they can see and choose. And for $125, you get both covers signed and an original page of art from the book. And for $300, and this is an exclusive perk to this campaign. After this campaign, the one thing that's major in this you're not going to be able to get, which is the figurine here that you can see of the Canadian shield. It is approximately 8 inches high by 5 inches wide and 4 inches deep. And of course, you get both covers signed.
That is a big figurine.
What was that?
I'm cutting out.
He said that was a huge figurine. Is what he said. Yeah, these technical difficulties are just ridiculous today.
Oh, thank you.
with that delayed. All right. If anybody has any questions because he's having issues, just hit him up in the chat.
And there is, sorry, E.
Go ahead.
There is one other perk, the biggest one of all, $1,500. But that you get both covers, a 12 by inch signed original page from the book, the figurine, and I deliver it directly to you. I will take a flight, a bus, whatever, get to you. But this is only available for the States and Canada, and I will deliver it right to your hands. And of course, there's only 10 of these. Just like the passion for the art, there's only 10 available. I'm dividing up a lot of the art between those two.
Chad Middleton says, "Tell him about your Canadian Shield contest, Rick."
Oh yes, right now I'm having a contest on my channel to the end of the month that to make up your version of the Canadian Shield. Powers, look, costume, all that, history. And the winner is going to be decided via straw poll, but the winner's version will be made into a trading card, which will go into each perk.
Oh, nice. Very nice.
And of course, we've got some stretch goals here too. $3,000 gets you. When I get to 3,000, we get the bookmark of the Snowdrift, the second character that will come out among my characters. And then we got 4x6 print, sticker, button, keychain, lapel pin, 11x17 print, and if I get to $10,000, everybody who's entered with their version of the Canadian Shield, I'm going to make them all into trading cards, and everybody will get them.
Very nice.
So I don't know how many entries there will be. 15,000 is going to be the Buckler Ashcan, which will be a separate, I think, eight-page story. And 20,000, another set of Holy Warrior trading cards, which is my 7 major characters. 25,000, an 8-page backup story, which will just be the origin of the villain for the second issue, Toxico. And then we'll do some paper upgrade and cover upgrade at 30 and 35, a patch, and then I'm not sure what I'm going to do for 45. But if we get to 50,000, everybody will get the Canadian Shield #2 for free. Might not come with that, but it'll come like a month later, hopefully.
Right. Sounds good, man. Shoot. Oh, Pokefire's in the house, and I know what she's gonna say. Show Trusty.
So the thing that I wanted to do, part of the one major thing I wanted to do with my campaign is, if people are helping me make money, by getting it up there, the more money I make, the more swag you get and all that, make it worth. So, if I get 10,000, this $25 perk that you've paid just to get the 2 books, or one of the books, suddenly, you've gotten more than the $25 worth,
Right.
I want everybody to have more than hopefully eventually more than their money's worth.
That was awesome. That's awesome, man.
So if anybody's got any questions or whatever, let me know. Or somebody, I've got the chat open so I can see the questions as they get.
All right, let's see if we can now hear El Guapo.
I don't know.
Yep, we're good.
Okay. I have no idea what happened over there.
Sorry, I just added you back in. I just noticed that you were sitting there on a gray screen. We're just having some technical difficulties.
It's all good.
But speaking of books, we talk about the Canadian Shield, but you're working on something as well, Mr. El Guapo, Johnny's Law, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I'm doing the Johnny's Law prequel right now. This is one of the pages from that. I actually posted a little video clip last night of ink in progress on a page. I don't know if you guys caught that on Twitter or Instagram, but yeah. So this is one of those right now. I'm working on a little violent action scene going on here. Nothing like a knee to the face and then a sword through the throat going out the back of your head. So.
Yeah, that's the best way to tell somebody how much you care for them.
Yep, absolutely.
better than a Hallmark card.
I even put a little disclaimer when I posted it on Facebook, and I said, "This is a little violent, so if you're squeamish, you've been warned."
Yeah, no, I saw. I've been keeping up with the Twitter and catching up with everything. That's how come I know about the Johnny's Law, man. It's pretty cool that you're doing that. Speaking of books, what's going on with Red 10 Volume 1 and 2? I also saw that you put out a tweet with the tinfoil artwork or a picture of the tinfoil. Look pretty dope.
So we have there was a level there where if you backed it at that level, you can get the first issue printed with the metallic foil cover that was when I drew it was all pencils. And the neat thing about it is that because it was an all pencils cover, the metallic actually gives it a really nice it pulls that pencil line up really neat. It almost looks like an etching.
Right.
So it's a pretty sharp looking. And so if you got in on that perk, you'll be getting that. I'm sure I'll have some extra copies, so they may be available after the campaign. So just for those that did back that, that is going to be going to print next week. So we figure 3 days to print everything, and then it'll be shipped, and then it'll probably start fulfilling in a couple weeks. So I'm thinking that hopefully by the end of May, people will start receiving their Red 10.
Nice.
And then for those that did the back to Chongo, we're still working on that. Colors being done. I wish that were going a little bit faster, but you know, we're that's what happens. You're kind of working with some people that I don't know. Artists are fragile. That's all I'm going to say.
You should know you're an artist.
Yeah. Well, I'm an artist that has a Marine Corps backbone, so it kind of makes me like a unicorn or something. But
Right.
Yeah. So
So you expect it to be done before most people get up?
yeah. Well,
Isn't that the thing? You guys, all you guys get more done before 5 in the morning.
The army.
That's the army. Okay,
that's the army.
Yeah, that's the army slogan. We do more before 9 than most people do all day.
Yeah, which if you're anyone from the army, that's a load of crock.
Yeah. Yeah. Actually, we tell the Marines to do more before 9.
Yeah, pretty much. We get it done. That's why they get stuff done, because we end up doing it for them.
Oh.
But yeah. Anyway.
I don't know. There's some Marines that would beg to differ after meeting me. So
yeah, we already know about that.
Yeah. I'm the nicest guy.
But anyway, so that's it. Been remastering the pages for the Gods and Soldiers. About 10 pages in, and so some of that's coming along. And then the writer, Ron Forty, or the Pope writer that I was working with, he was asking me about Gin and Tonic, which is another one. I'm really excited to get working on that again. With each thing that I do, I'm just trying to do something a little bit different artistically, like what I'm doing here is a little bit different than what I was doing with Chongo, and then what I'm doing with the Gods and Soldiers, it's a little bit different artistically. And then, I'm still trying to figure out what I'm going to do with the Gin and Tonic. I definitely want to give that a different look. And I just want to see, where I want to go with this, I might do an open line style. And if I do that, I'm gonna need a colorist that is really good at that. I did send out the cover that I did for the remastered release of Gods and Soldiers out to Muhammad Agdabi. I think was it UE that gave me his name? No,
I think that might have been K Blonde or somebody else.
Okay, yeah. So I reached out to him, and he's actually got that. He's working on it now, and so I'm hoping to have that very shortly here. So guy's a talented guy, and he's very astute as far as being a student of not just digital coloring, but lighting and processes of coloring and these sort of things. So he's not just a guy that's cranking stuff out. He actually is trying to get better with each thing that he does. So I'm interested in seeing how he's going to apply what he's been learning up to this point to the image. So we'll see. And that's it. I guess you're all caught up with everything I'm doing.
Well, I'm always caught up. I'm watching Twitterverse.
Which one is it that you're working with, Ron Fortier?
That would be Gin and Tonic.
Ah, nice. Yeah, I've known Ron for years. He's a great guy and really good writer.
Oh yeah, outstanding. Yeah, he's definitely an outstanding writer for sure.
I enjoy his Airship, the podcast that they filmed for YouTube with him and Rob Davis.
Yeah. I haven't caught up on that really. I know of it, and every time I'm reminded of it, I start like, I gotta watch that. But go ahead, you were gonna say something. I'm sorry, I interrupted you.
No, you're fine. You're fine. You're fine. I never say anything of great importance, man. I just try to make sure there's no dead silence.
Oh.
No dead space. No dead space. All
Yeah,
silence is dead, I think. But yeah. Yeah, I'm just trying to make sure there's no dead space or anything like that, man.
Yeah, no, I hear you.
Keep the people going. It's too bad we're having like such technical difficulties, right? Because we also want Cross to be able to talk about his book as much as he can. But yeah, man, I'm excited for the Red 10. I'm excited for Rebels in the house, man. What's going on, brother? Thanks for dropping by, man. It has been a while, man. I've been kind of busy. I haven't been doing my rounds on the YouTube channels. As a matter of fact, I haven't been doing my rounds on a lot of stuff, but I'm trying to catch back up on everything, man. Yeah, man. Excuse me. So yeah, it's been one of those things. And of course, for me, time is about to change real drastically in the next month or so. Because that's what the Bambinas do.
That's awesome, dude.
We got about 30 days from here on out.
Who's going to be running the trustee? Is he going to be running the page, the group,
the
digital?
As I tell everybody, digital bullpen is all of us, man. It doesn't matter whose channel. If you still want to call it digital bullpen, I'm still going to try to be on. And it depends, of course, on the temperament of said Bambina, and what's going on. Maybe I might take a month off, the first month, just to make sure everything's good to go. And take care of the wife, take care of the kid. And then maybe. So yeah, I'll probably take about a month off, maybe just post, but if anybody wants to, pick the flag and stream on their channel, man, and use the banner, that's fine by me. It's just us, you know what I'm saying? It's just a group.
Yeah, we can take turns.
I don't get too caught up in that, it's like, hey, it was supposed to be us all along from the beginning, so I just like the name.
Trustees, right? Many hands make light
trustworthy.
Yeah, But yeah, I probably will take a month off. Just like I said, I would just want to make sure everything's good to go, And that way, when I do start streaming again, everything's chill. And that first month and a half, 2 months is really hectic.
My daughter's going through that right now. My grandchild turned 1, and it's been a tough. I mean, she just turned 1 month. I meant to say not 1.
Yeah, I was about to say, man, that year was awfully quick.
Yeah, we got science fiction babies over there at the Felicianos. But yeah, so it's been a chore. So she's always calling her mom. Oh, I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
My wife's like an old pro. She's like, don't worry about it, my daughter. Everything will be fine. Just do this and that. And it's like works. She's like, my wife is like a baby. She's like a baby whisperer, man. It's freaking insane how good she is with kids.
Yeah, we just kept telling ourselves, dumber people than us have done this. So.
Yeah, and it's like I tell people, every kid is different, personalities and all that, everything, every single one, is different. But hopefully everything will be good. But like I said, that first month, that all they want to do is eat. They're not used to being out the belly. They're a little cranky.
So are you taking any time off from work, or are you basically just like, well, I'm working at home, so
I'm probably gonna have to take some time. I have to get with my HR and see what they're gonna tell me,
yeah.
and see if they'll give me some time off. If they're like, then I'll be like, all right, cool. Disregard last transmission. Moving forward, and I'll just do what I do. I'll work from home, but I'll just move my equipment closer to, to the action. Like right now, my office is half art, half work, and I'm already beginning to babytize it. Like I got a miniature bassinet in here, So I'm beginning to adapt it. So when things start getting hectic, I can still work here and still take care of you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. I feel you.
So this is kind of funny. When my wife and I were expecting our first son, our friends wanted to throw us a happy baby party, surprise party for her. So I was in on it. I said, okay, I'm gonna take her out like I'm taking her out to dinner, but then gonna I forgot my wallet. We got to go back to the house. And in the meantime, they were all gonna set up at the house, ready for us. So that was gonna happen on a Friday. Well, on Thursday night, her water broke. So we're at the hospital, she's having the baby. And so we just told everybody, you know what? You've got the food. You've prepared for it. Our friends have the key to the house. Just let yourselves in and have the party anyway. And so we called them from the hospital. And of course, everybody was excited that Benjamin had been born. But that was just kind of fun. They had a party for us. We weren't there, but they left us lots of great leftovers.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. That's good stuff, man. That's the disadvantage of my situation. Like all my friends are in the East Coast.
Oh man.
And I'm here.
Well, don't worry about it.
Do you have grandparents who have already bought a plane ticket ready to come?
Not from my side of the family. My side of the family is always like, you live too far. It costs too much money. This and that. But the funny thing is,
this is the first one you've had.
Yeah, it's not number one.
Yeah, the charm is worn off.
Way to go, Jimmy.
But the funny thing is I put the feeler out there because what I was gonna do was I was gonna pay for my mom's plane ticket if she was interested. So I just put the feeler out there, like, hey, mom, you thinking about coming over? Would you like to be over here for the? And she's like, nah. I was like, oh, okay. Because if she would have said, yeah, but I can't, that, I'm like, oh, well, don't worry about it. I got you covered. But since she was like, I was like, all right, then never mind.
I'll wait until after that first month, after the baby's broken in, then I'll come see.
That's probably it's probably got nothing to do with other than that.
Hey, man. Hey, but it is what it is, life is beautiful. I don't complain. I just keep it moving.
Oh man.
I just keep it moving. Like my brother wanted to come, but he's in Jacksonville, Florida, and he just started working, so I don't know, he's not gonna have any time off. But from her side of the family, it's the first granddaughter, so that might be there might be an exodus of people coming from that side.
Oh yeah.
And then if they do, that's awesome. We
What's Chelsea working on over there?
Huh?
What is Chelsea? Is Chelsea doing comic pages?
Yes, he's working on
my
Natural
gosh.
Dan.
Oh, dude,
Look, there's not a starfire in sight.
Let's see that. You got to put him on the big box.
Oh man, see, you're late to the party. So he was in the big box the other day. You late to the party, bud.
Oh, what the heck? What is this?
This
That
is the story by Macho Dan. It's a short little 4-page zombie apocalypse story that he calls Lunch Meat. Basically, the zombie apocalypse breaks out in a meatpacking plant.
And where's this going to be in?
We don't know yet. He won some money to have this made. There was a contest, and so he wrote the script. He asked me if I'd be interested in doing it. You know, I said sure. The script is fun, so yeah. This is page 1. We don't know. We don't know where it'll be. We'll find some place to put it.
This would go great in if you put it in Adam Post's book, The College of the Dead or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you guys should approach him. Hey, do you mind if we put this little 4-pager in your book? And,
Yeah, one short little backup feature.
yeah,
That'd be cool.
I'm thinking it will be.
There you go.
Well, I had no idea you were doing that again. I know we had kind of had a conversation about that in one of these streams. At least it's.
I think that was one of those when you were streaming and I jumped in with you.
Well, there you
think.
go.
Yeah, so there you go. Now you know Trusty's working on something. Josh is working on a poster. El Guapo's working on some stuff. Everybody doing big things.
Big things and big. Where's Rick? Did he disappear?
I think so. He was having issues. I'm pretty sure he just couldn't hear, or he just didn't want to be. I don't know. I'm not gonna try to guess.
I'm not gonna speculate.
Yeah, I like speculating, but I'm not gonna this time because Rick is actually a nice guy.
Yeah.
That's one thing I'll say about Rick. But he was having issues, man. He was having difficulties.
It's a Canadian Wi-Fi. Can get you every time.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. We'll put it
Although
on.
I'm one to talk, I drop out 2-3 times every stream.
Yeah. And we'll put it on the four display so we can see some of everybody's work. We can look at El Guapo's handsome mug. I mean, he does look like me.
I mean, this is like I'm just getting out of the shower here, but
he does look like me, so he's got to be a handsome man, because I'm not gonna call myself ugly. So there's that.
You have to look forward to in your debonair years.
Oh Lord, it's not like I'm not there already.
Not with this amount of gray, you're not.
Oh no, down. You beat me on the
picture by that random guy on Facebook.
Hey, I can't help it. I got good genetics, man.
I got your genetics.
Yeah, my genetics. I got great genetics. It's not my fault. All right. I got great genetics.
Hey, if you guys didn't know, Ortiz, he's been posting some inspirational videos on his channel. You can go check them out.
Those.
I caught that one a couple of days ago that he put up.
Yeah, the last one I put is "Don't Kill Your Dream."
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. That was good.
That was a good one.
Thanks, man. I've been doing that as a cautionary thing, just in case I can't stream. I can always make those real quick, because you got to keep the channel relevant, or not that my channel is monetized or relevant or anything like that, but if hopefully keep traffic coming to the channel, even if it is 20 views at a time.
Well, I know, and that's the thing. I mean, gosh, I'm so busy, with regular work, and then the amount of work I'm putting into doing stuff like this, and I really want to, everyone says, oh, you got to build that YouTube channel, you got to build that mailing list, you got to do that. It's like, oh my gosh, there's just not that many hours in the day. It's like, what are you gonna kind of sacrifice? It's almost one of these things like, man, I gotta hire somebody, So yeah, it's crazy, man. Just trying to keep up with all that,
I mean, you're drawing anyway, man. It's just a good idea if you're drawing digitally anyway. It's just record it in the background, and then one day when you got time, chop it up or time lapse it or put it in. That's what I do with a lot of those inking videos. I'm drawing anyway, so I'm just time lapsing it, in the background. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, don't kill the dream. Work smart, not hard. Don't kill your dream. Wapo, don't kill it.
And those were some Jose Luis Garcia Lopez Batman pencils, right?
Like these right here?
None. The ones that you did on your video.
Yeah.
Classic.
Yeah, Garcia Lopez is the best.
Dude, what I did is I took all the little short inking videos and I'm just reusing them as the background for the inspirational videos. I'm sorry, I'm lazy.
That's okay. Nobody saw them before.
No, nobody paid attention to them before.
Yeah, it's for a new audience. Everybody looking at them.
So now Shinobi Raccoon has joined.
Shinobi, hey, how's everything?
Everything's good, man. Yeah, but thanks for mentioning that, Trusty, man. I appreciate that.
Yeah. I've been enjoying them. Everybody should enjoy it.
Yeah, they were pretty good. I liked them.
Yeah, the next one, Mars Zulu Victor 2 has followed me on DLive. Thank you for joining us, and thanks for the follow. I'm multi-streaming like always.
That's the way to do it.
Because like I said, work smart. But anyway, the next one, I don't know what the next one's gonna be, but so what I'm doing is I kind of got some of this idea from El Guapo, believe it or not. So, remember El Guapo tweeted something about a service, the sermon, a Sunday sermon he received at church. And he thought that it was inspirational. So then he posted it on Twitter. And then I received a good sermon. So then I was like, man, this is an awesome message to put as a motivational one, right? So then I was like, let me go ahead and put these. That was the first one I did when I was sitting in my car waiting to get a haircut. So that was just impromptu. Mm-hmm. I just thought about it. I said, hey, you know what? I should do it. Why not? So I just grabbed my phone and just did it. you know. And then the other ones I've been doing at home, more chill, more calm, researching. And I got 2 or 3 books that are all inspirational based, motivational based. So what I do is I pick a chapter, at random, and then I study it, and then I try to put it in my own words as much as I can.
Right. Right.
So that way people don't get mad at me. Because people have a tendency to get upset. But I like them, and they're short and sweet. I don't know if you want, should I make them shorter? I'm trying to keep them under 5 minutes, 3 to 4 minutes.
3, 4, or 5 minutes.
No, I think it's a good length.
I'm not trying to get people to get like, oh my Lord, this dude is still talking. Jeez.
Yeah, because you make those too long, they tend to get dull.
Yeah. Like this dude, man, I could talk forever. Y'all know that, but that's beside the point. Yeah, but those are not bad. They're getting 21, 15 views. Not bad. I mean,
it's all good.
We'll see. It's about as much as I'm getting. Marcus Givens is laughing. I don't know why he's laughing. Why are you laughing, Marcus? But yeah, I like them. I think they're pretty cool. Just something different to put on the channel.
Right.
But I definitely still want to.
Probably laughing because of that. He's probably thinking about. Remember that skit on SNL with the affirmation guy with the Smalley,
Stuart Smalley.
Oh, okay.
He's doing his version of the Stuart Smalley affirmations. If he does a short video with like a word around, we know it's all over.
Marcus says he gives the best speeches. Yeah. Marcus says he gives the best speeches. I don't know. I try.
That's all you can do, right?
I try, I try.
Someone's singing in the background, or
I don't know. Somebody's singing. listening to music or something.
Hold on a minute.
You're gonna get like a Guapo who was jamming that one day and then got taken down.
Dude, that was the best night though, man. That's such a-
Okay.
See, you could have done that on DLive and
I'm
it would have
telling you,
been a
man, that was
problem.
such an amazing night, man.
Yeah.
So good.
And funny thing is, I actually pointed out, I was like, yeah, if this gets taken down, we'll know why.
Yeah,
Well,
that's good.
I knew it was gonna happen, but I didn't. The guy was having so much fun. I was like, who am I? Who am I
To ruin it?
You know,
to kill his
And-
buzz?
And in all honesty, I mean, how many people go to watch these streams after they're done?
Yeah, so he
yeah,
had fun.
very few. I'll be honest. I tried, to watch some of, because you got Mike Miller, Ethan, those guys. They were all doing their streams and stuff like that. I try to watch it after. It's like, oh, man, it's like it doesn't feel the same. You know what I'm saying? Like when you catch something live.
Yeah, because it's like,
Life is better. Life is better.
yeah, like
And it is kind of hard to watch the replays, But and Marcus says that was a great stream. Marcus was jamming.
Of course, man. Everybody, that was an epic stream, man.
El Guapo was dancing. His little gray hairs were shimmering. It was a magical night.
yes.
Right, magical night. He wants to live forever.
Oh,
In my mind.
it was
Yeah.
a magical night.
Yes, it was.
At least that's what I'm telling myself.
No, dude. I mean, there was like so many people pulling out like great like funk references and like, oh, I remember this song and this was happening, Dad, and it was just like everyone was like so super engaged, man. It was great.
That's why, music brings people together.
It does.
Yes,
man.
it does.
Music
Which
brings
is- I really enjoy that. Like, it's a nice feature about the TikTok. I record basically what I'm doing with drawing and stuff. Then I'll record the TikTok videos on super speed, and then you throw the music to it, and then you post it. Kind of adds an extra flavor to it.
right.
And I do try to match the music to the mood of whatever the pieces that I'm doing, and yeah, no, I mean, get some decent views off of that. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know much about TikTok, but hey, I'll take your word on it.
yeah, I'm like one of the oldest TikTok regulars.
Who am I kidding? I don't really know anything about it either.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, it's a shame that this old dude is showing you young folks how to do it.
That's
I
right.
mean, I just discovered DLive a year ago, so
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Always how it's done, viejito.
Right.
All right. So speaking of Alia Garza says same. So the other day I go to the LCS, right? I told you my LCS is stocked with everything, right?
right.
They have a kids section, like a kid section, like a kid, like
You can buy kids there? Wow.
Yeah.
a story time section, right? With
Right.
the books with the thick pages that they're not gonna rip up. You know what I'm saying? Them like them cardboard book things. I don't.
Oh, the board books. Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Hmm?
But anyway, they got DC. They got Wonder Woman one. They got a Batman one. They got a Superman one. They got Groot. I'm like, man, look at all this stuff. So
Right.
you know that I bought my kid that hasn't even been born yet about 3 or 4 of those books. I'm trying to get her established early.
Oh,
My wife was like, "Why are you buying this?" I was like, "Because she's gonna be my daughter. She has to engage."
That's right. Got to imprint early.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm gonna buy some more.
well, I already know my granddaughter is going to be firmly entrenched into the world of manga and anime. because my daughter and her husband are into it. You know, like subscription to Crunchyroll. They got,
Funimation.
you know, they're like all into all that, you know. And they've got, you know, all the Studio Ghibli movies and all the this, that, you know. So yeah, she's definitely gonna be one of those.
One of those Shinobi Raccoon / Josh.
One of those Shinobi / right.
Josh, wake up.
I'm awake.
Okay.
You sure?
Yeah, just sitting here letting you guys go on.
Okay.
Ryan
Yeah,
just said,
Josh would want to interrupt. He's polite.
yeah, he is polite. Sometimes
He's not like me.
I haven't played video games with Josh. He's not polite when he plays video games.
Yeah, hold on. We played Sniper Elite the other night. Did
Yeah, we
I
did.
get on you? Did I get on you?
No, well,
No.
I could tell you got a little frustrated when I
At
blue rushed.
the last part, that was it.
Yeah.
You know, but he got so frustrated he quit.
It was midnight. I had to go to bed.
Yeah, that's the story. That's the story. No, I'm just kidding. But he did let out a deep breath when I didn't use as a press round and woke up the whole Nazi regiment.
Yeah. Yeah. I did get to take a nostalgia trip watching a Final Fantasy VII stream.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
Miranda says, it's been a decade since I've seen such an awesome lineup in the digital bullpen. I know that Guapo got even grayer.
Yeah.
If that's even possible.
I didn't realize the
Greer and more handsome.
PS4
Don't
version.
forget that it's Greer and more handsome.
Grayer and more
Yes.
because he's aging well with wine. He's aging like fine wine.
Good genetics.
That's it. That is it exactly.
Good genetics.
We have an air of sophistication here.
He's aging like good Puerto Rican rum.
Nice.
Yeah, with Puerto Rican, Josh, man. I forgot I didn't have any more fresh rounds, and I saw a shot. I took it. All the Nazis in the map got mad. Rushed us. We had to fight our way through it. It was awesome.
Okay, I'm gonna get you to try the horde mode they have.
It was awesome. It was amazing to see Josh take everybody out while I sat back.
And they never spotted me. No, me and my brothers, we played the horde mode last night.
Oh yeah.
And I had 158 kills. My youngest brother had 149 kills, and then middle brother, who served in the Navy, had 70.
Nice.
That's about right.
I don't play video games. It's the Navy anyway. They're just the Uber for the Marines.
He was like, dude, I need cover. Because in horde mode, they already know you're there. There's no hiding. There's no stealth. So I just stood on the balcony and just let them keep shooting at me, and I just kept pegging them in the head.
So that sounds like my kind of mood, because I definitely don't do stealth. Poor Josh. I warned the guy. Maranya says, Guapo is no lie. The silver fox of the live stream. Aaliyah. Garza says, good night and God bless. Good night and God bless to you, young lady. I hope you have
Aaliyah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Guapo is the silver fox.
Right.
Because
He
got
is the most
gray hair.
interesting man of the stream.
Yeah, indeed. Those eggies. Stay Guapo, my friends.
Yeah, wait till we start doing the actual like drink and draw stream.
Oh Lord.
Those will be
Already
coming.
started.
I'm
Don't
already
tell
on
anybody.
that. I'm
So-
already on
Let's
that.
say that's every stream.
Speaking of drinking, I had this experience with tequila.
To kill you.
Where the more that I drunk it, the less I was able to tolerate it.
Right.
It's crazy. So now it's like I don't even like it. I don't like tequila. I don't like the way
Mhm.
it's just the moment I start to drink it, it makes me like, oh gosh, what is this? This is the worst thing ever. But I'll just stick to my gin.
I find it to kill you. Instead of tequila to kill you, because basically that's what it does. Just kind of kills you slowly.
Of course, let's not, don't get it twisted. It's not like I'm an alcoholic or anything. I
No, not at
hardly
all.
ever drink, but
I could quit anytime I want.
That's how he's so well preserved. Is all they at, and I'm just kidding.
that's the secret. Shh, don't tell anybody.
Hey, you watch Comic Jabroni, and he'll tell you, a little bit of bourbon is good for the brainstem.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh, I
So
can't.
I'm like, all
handle
right,
bourbon.
medicine.
I can't handle bourbon either. It's like drinking diesel fuel or gasoline or something.
Yeah. I don't drink at all. So y'all got me beat on that.
Not even a glass of wine, eh?
Nope.
Wow.
Nope. Got the worst diet in the world, and I still look 10 years younger than what I am.
There you
Imagine
go.
if I took care of myself. Imagine, I'm just kidding. Let me quit. But if I took care of myself, I'd be something fierce. Well, I used to tell people all the time, man. That
Right, if I took better care of myself, it wouldn't be fair to the ladies.
That's right. It would not be fair, man. It would not be fair. Because a lot of people they work so hard, and I'm just me. I'm just me. I'm like, look, I just love me for who I is. But it's all good. It's all good. Yeah, man. Oh man, so yep, that's a great question. I got it. As a matter of fact, let me do that while I'm thinking about it. Let me write this quick note so tomorrow I won't forget. If I forget, then I will forget forever. What is it called? Paternity leave?
Yes.
Okay, what is the paternity leave? Reminder for paternity leave. Let's see. Sandro says hello there. Hey, how you doing, Oji-san? Welcome to the stream, man. We have on the panel myself, Shinobi Raccoon, Josh Chris Arts, Trusty Sidekick, El Guapo. And I'm glad that you're joining us, man. I hope you like it. And I hope you come back.
Come back for the artist. Stay
come
for the information.
Does Juju ever come by?
She never comes by.
Ah, well.
Do you have an idea for your next small talk with E. Ortiz?
What do you mean?
In one of your short videos.
I got a book full of them, man. Like I got a book. Like right now, I take notes, like at church and stuff like that, and whatever inspires me, like whatever I says, man, this is what I got to talk about. This is what I like. That's what I'll talk about.
All right, so check this out that I never really thought of before. You know that the scripture in the Bible that talks about abiding. There's a lot of scriptures that talk about abiding and abide and all that, and like what that means, And I always had a certain thought of what that means. So the pastor at the church this past Sunday, he gives the example like this, and he's talking about when Christ told the disciples to abide, okay? Mm-hmm. And so in my head, my understanding has always been like, well, when you're abiding, you're just kind of like obeying, you're doing what you're supposed to do, and just using your time wisely and stuff like that. But the way he broke it down and the way he made it for us to understand is that abiding is more than that. It's like when you're going to school and you're learning like book stuff and you're just regurgitating what's in those books, all right, that's only going to represent a certain amount. But when you're actually abiding, you're looking at someone, and in this case, Jesus, who's like rabbi, right? He's a mentor rabbi, and you're not emulating what he's saying, you're emulating what he's doing. All right. And so the natural outgrowth of being a disciple versus being a student is that a disciple takes on through observation what the teacher is. So if you're truly abiding in Christ, then you're going to become an image and walk in his ways and precepts. I was like, oh, okay, that adds a different angle and flavor to what that term abiding in something is. So, if you have a mentor, it's not so much to listen to what they say, but to actually follow and do as they say, because they've figured certain things out. And if by doing those things, you can become that which you want to be.
Right. That's very interesting for sure.
I love it when pastors do like a teaching moment to help you, get deeper into the message, kind of educate you a little bit, give you some context so that you get a little more meaning out of it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's really, it's funny because the church I went to a church years and years ago, and the pastor there, it was like going to seminary more than anything, and that's what he did. He just kind of broke things down. Boom, boom, boom. This is what this word means and that word means. And so he was very cerebral in his way. And at that time, I did really enjoy that, and I think that built a very strong foundation to what I personally believe and what I understand of the scripture. And it's kind of helped me through some really rough patches, because that emotional stuff that a lot of churches have, can only take you so far. You actually need someone that's giving you some deeper knowledge, and that's what sinks in,
That's why I used to listen a lot to David Jeremiah,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he preached for like a whole month on the story of Joseph.
Yeah.
And
great,
it was always interesting, and he always had more to teach you. It was amazing.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, I dig his preaching style too.
Yeah. So I think the next one that'll probably come out either Friday or Monday is Competence Starts with Feeling Competent. That's probably gonna be the next one.
Cool.
Basically is
Don't give it up.
It's just like short synopsis, then nobody's gonna watch this stream this far into it. Like an hour and 20 minutes in. From here on out, anything I say will not be held against me because nobody's gonna be watching this long. But basically, it's talking about your mindset. That's basically it. Hey, Garth Ostveen is watching over in DLive. Thanks for joining us, Garth. Man, thanks for joining us.
Cool.
Yeah, he's one of Juju's followers.
How's she doing?
She's doing good, man. She's still kicking it like kung fu, man. I was watching her stream the other day.
Yeah, I'll be streaming there again soon.
I was watching her stream the other day. She's still doing big things, man. Her artwork is still amazing. She's still doing it big.
Now, is what she's doing a web comic? I mean, is there somewhere we can go look at it?
Yeah, it's a web comic. It's on what's the name of that thing?
Is it Tapas?
Tapas. There you go. Garth says, just call me Garth. All right, no problem. Everything is doing good, Garth. Man, we had technical difficulties at first. We couldn't get people's audio to work. It was frustrating, but then everything evened out. We're an hour and 20 minutes into the stream, and everything.
Already?
Yeah, it's already.
Time flies, don't it?
It's already. So, that's what, 11:20 for you guys?
Yep.
Yeah.
I think that's it for me.
Yep.
So yeah, everybody, all of y'all are well. Yeah, even Josh is on East Coast time, I think.
You don't know where I'm at, Kentucky.
But anyway, I just don't know if that. I think part of it is on Central Time.
Right.
We'll talk about it.
See, Miranya's welcoming Garth and also John to the digital bullpen.
Hey, you
Oh,
know,
just asking, what are you drawing? Well, I'm just inking, practicing inking a page from DC Comics because that's what I do. I practice. I'm trying to get better at my craft, but I'm gonna go around the table and I'll let you know what everybody's working on. If you don't, right now, we got Josh Chris Art, and he is working on a poster for the Comic-Con. And what you working on, Josh?
It's a poster of the My Hero Academia characters. We always do pretty well in the Comic-Con scene with posters. So doing a 11x17 of All Might characters, Todoroki. It's not Todoroki. Man, too much beer. Bakugo, Deku. And so yeah, that's what we're working on this side.
Right. Todoroki is the Fire Ice guy, isn't he?
Yeah, this guy. I was trying to name Bakugo and I said the wrong one.
Right.
Yeah, so Gosh says he loves My Hero. And then we got Trusty Sidekick who's working on a project that's actually going to be published hopefully soon. Trusty, can you tell the folks what you're doing?
For those who came in late, it's a little 4-page zombie apocalypse story written by Macho Dan, another Virginia boy. We don't know where it's going to appear yet. We'll get it somewhere. We'll make sure that people can read it. It's fun. He's written a really fun little story, crammed a lot into 4 pages. So I think you'll like it.
There you go. And then, of course, we got El Guapo, who's working on Johnny prequel to Johnny's Law. Go ahead, El Guapo, explain to the folks.
Yeah, so this is a prequel to Johnny's Law, and it's available for free. It's going to be a 10-page, fully colored, lettered prequel. All you got to do is go on to the Indiegogo pre-launch page for Johnny's Law, put in your email address, and when this is complete, you're going to get that sent to your inbox. A little 10-page prequel that kind of explains where Johnny came from, what kind of set him on the path that he's currently on. He'll be on in the graphic novel that'll be premiering shortly after the release of the prequel. So if you're interested in that, if you're interested in hip hop culture, martial arts, and obviously a little extra violence, come on over and check that out.
Cool.
There you go. And that, Garth, is what we're working on. Can you put a link? That's for you, El Guapo. Do you have a link for that Indiegogo page?
Let me send it to you, and then you can
Link
put
it.
it on.
Ochi Sandra says, y'all might have the coolest stream I've found. Yeah, well, thank you, man. We greatly appreciate it. We call ourselves the Digital Bullpen, and we fashioned it after what we imagined a comic book bullpen would be, with artists working on their prospective projects. And then we figured the digital portion, of course, because it's being streamed on YouTube. Miranda says, wow, that guy is very flexible. And so that's what we try to do. And sometimes we talk about a little bit about everything, and to keep everything rolling. We usually do it Mondays and Thursdays, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. If you're on the West Coast, and it runs for 2 hours, so we got like about 35 minutes left.
Yeah.
And that's what we do. All right. And here we go. Thanks, Garth. I appreciate that. That control copy.
Tank's apparently poking in to say hi.
I just put that link in the private chat.
And I'm just going to put it out, Control V. And Garth, that is the Indiegogo link, the link for the Indiegogo project. that El Guapo was talking about. So there you go. Tank Ferret saying, "Hey, what's up, Tank? How you doing?" Tank is another member of the Digital Bullpen who moved over. He's doing big things, but maybe one of these days we'll get him back in, so he can show us some of that cool stuff he's been working on.
Yeah, has he launched his scalpel?
No, that's been
Not yet.
That's been postponed.
Oh, right.
Until he's got everything taken care of. Johnny's Law is raw, says Tank Ferret.
Yeah, I haven't been keeping up with the haven't been keeping up with the DMs late as of late.
Yeah, well, I mean, Nasty said, he hasn't really put money DMs out, but he just kind of moves. So we kind of figuring it's gonna be a little bit different. Yeah, Garth, man, you're welcome, man. And see, this is why I want Juju to one day come over here with us. Because her art is so amazing, and we got so many people. Like El Guapo is actually he's published. He's got books out there, and stuff like that. We got people that could that it would be nice for her to talk to, and maybe get some advice and stuff like that. Because Wild Child is pretty cool looking book, man, that she's doing. And she's got enough on tap as to print. Just I just wish that she would, man, because I would love to own something from Juju in print. Mm-hmm. Yes. It would be freaking amazing. Juju here? No, hell no. No, Evan, Juju is not here. I wish upon a star that we can get her on one day.
Yeah, she's just bashful.
Yeah, she's a little shy.
I understand that.
And plus, she's got her own channel to think about and keep going. Insert shameless plug for Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Gotta get to bed. Got another early one tomorrow. All right, Tank, man. Thanks for dropping by. Don't forget to leave a like on your way out, brother. Greatly appreciate it. Juju is fun. Juju is an amazing artist. We all love her here. We've all been to her stream, and we all think she's amazing. So, nothing but love for the young lady. Nothing but love for the young lady.
Hey, is this the one that you were sending me some samples of her work?
Yeah, because you the book that you wanted to do in manga style? Yep, that's her. That's the one that I sent you some of the simple stuff.
Yeah, she definitely needs to get on here.
Mm-hmm. She's amazing, dude. She is really amazing. Yes. They call her the one-layer magician because she works on one layer only.
No way, really?
Yeah, she doesn't use multiple layers. She just draws on one layer.
Wow.
Jeez. I have to use like 20-some layers depending on what I'm doing.
This ink that I'm doing, I got 4 layers on this ink job. What are you talking about? I mean, but she's really good, and she does that grayscale because you were talking to Guapo that you wanted that grayscale manga style.
Yeah,
I thought her artwork would really bring out what you was talking about. But I think she never reached out. She's really super shy. You know what I mean?
Right.
We need to break her of that in a very gentle and kind way.
Yeah,
yes, but it's funny because she engages with her chat very well.
Yeah, but she doesn't talk to other artists like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's kind of her channel is what I would say is a comfort zone for her.
Yeah, that's her comfort zone. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Like that's her comfort zone. Like that's where
I've brought up the Bullpen several times when I was in her stream, and
she says she sounds interested, but to get her to come, but hey,
yeah, she told me the same thing.
Yeah, and Evan says she makes her own brushes. Yeah, no, so I know you gotta. I respect that. You know what I'm saying? If one day she comes, sure. Awesome. I think she would like this group of guys. Well, we're all older and and mature people that, except for Shinobi. That we're not here to create no problems for nobody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that's right.
So, That's the difference between this group and other groups. You got younger groups.
Did someone make a comment about the flexibility of that guy here?
Yeah, Maranya.
So check this out. All right, you see that?
Hold on. Let me go to the thing because I'm not on StreamYard.
Oh,
What does it say? UNC karate. Hold on.
Karate tournament 24 May 1986.
Right.
That's about when I was graduating from college.
wow.
Is that El Guapo?
That is El Guapo.
Cool.
My wife found this. I was like, oh yeah, we're keeping that. I wish I could clean all those streaks out of it.
You can scan it and maybe fix it in Photoshop.
Yeah, probably. Huh? I'll get somebody that's really good at it to do it for me. But yeah, this guy right here was my instructor, and he got so pissed that he lost to me. So the next time when we trained, he gave me the butt whooping of my life.
Wow.
It was hilarious, man. I was like, dude, all right, I get it. Okay, I know. You're the
Don't sweep the leg. Don't sweep the leg.
You're the teacher. I get it, But what I said to him is, well, if you didn't teach me so doggone good, I wouldn't be beating you.
That's it. That's it. You should be pleased. You're a good teacher.
Yeah.
And press it between the two sheets of glass and scan it. Says Model 316.
What? And that was the picture. Lines up.
That's what he's saying. And Oji-san says 86. I was in high school.
86. I was 4.
86.
I was in elementary.
That's why I'm the silver fox.
I was in high school in 86 too.
Wow.
I graduated in 87, so not by much.
I was still in elementary.
Mariah says 1986. I graduated from college.
Yes.
Jeez.
Yes. Me too.
Model 316 is given an okay sign.
Jeez.
Never show all your secrets, master. Says Marcus.
Jeez. You guys are the real boomers here.
Yeah, now we up there. Like I said, this stream is got some mature people in it,
Obviously.
Not mature acting, but
yeah, definitely not
but-
mature acting, but
Yeah, but it's got some old folks in it.
Speaking of which, where's Manny?
Yeah,
Ooh.
where is Santa Manny? Yeah, I don't know. He said he's been taking it easy, but he's taking care of home. He said
he says he has a lot of catching up to do. He's been saying that for a long time.
Yeah, he said he neglected a lot of stuff working on the Unbreathable Skunk Girl. So he's just gonna take it easy.
Which I am on. It was an honor to be a small part of.
Yep, indeed. So there's always that.
Yes, that was a fun little story you did.
Yeah, I just couldn't figure out how to read it. But anyway, I digress. It's like, what the heck?
I mean, as is, if you're not used to reading manga, reading right to left is hard. But to put the pages right to left and not do the same thing with the panels, that's.
Yeah, I was like, what is going on with this book? But I get it. I don't fault anybody for that. Man, I do have to act my edge and not my shoe size. That's me, Shinobi. I hope he didn't cut his beard, says Marcus. No, Marcus, he didn't cut his beard, man. It's still looking like a gray fleece going down his chin to his chest. Soon it'll be down to his belly.
Manny needs to live stream when he shaves.
I don't think he's gonna shave anytime soon.
Oh, I thought the skunk girl was gonna make him shave.
No, the last time we talked, it sounded like she was okay with the beard right now.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Okay.
Yeah. She bought him some beard gel,
Yeah.
pomade. I don't know.
Right.
Oji Sandra says, "You guys remember the anime was called Japanimation? I don't know. That's on the Shinobi and Josh Crick.
Some
Feel
people.
the expertise.
Well, I think it got that name when it was first getting any attention, but recently people have gotten to know it as anime.
Yeah, I remember when one of the local channels down in Durham used to, like, late Saturday night, they would have Japanimation and they would show a movie. But yeah, that's one of the only times I ever heard it referred to as that.
Yeah, there you go. Me, I've never watched it.
What?
Nah, man, I never watched it. I never know what you guys are talking about when you talk about this stuff.
So Oji-san, what's your favorite anime that most people wouldn't have heard of?
Right.
Did Ape Sapien come in? Oh, Ape Sapien said, "Hello, what's going on, Ape Sapien, man? Hey, we got a lot of people coming in today.
Dude, Abe, you haven't seen Abe in a long time.
12 people watching. This is amazing.
It is for me, man. I ain't gonna be mad at it. Shoot,
I wish I had that many people watch one of my streams.
they will come. You keep doing it, they'll come."
Yeah.
The old Berserker from the 80s.
Ah, okay. Mine would have to be Last Exile.
Oh yeah, I did see that one. That's the one with that's a steampunk one with the with the bear plays, isn't it?
Yeah. And,
Yeah, I saw it.
I love that one. And
pretty good.
Narada Range did the character designs and the vehicle designs. It's just beautiful. And the music is fantastic.
Yes, it was. I watched. Yay! Another person in chat who knows what Robotech is.
Dude, Robotech. That's awesome.
Yeah, I remember that. You never
All right.
watched it?
I just finished rewatching one that I have on DVD. It's called Starship Operators. It's not the best animation in the world, but it's got a really engaging story. It's just about 12, 13 episodes long. So I would recommend seeking that one out.
Right.
Record of Lotus Wars.
Oh yes, that was another one. That was good.
That one was one of my favorites. I found it on DVD way back early 2000s, and I've still got it somewhere, and I absolutely love that show. I don't know. It was on sale last year on Xbox Live.
Yeah, I like the fact that the heroes there start out as a crap swordsman, and he progresses a little bit, but he still sucks.
Yeah, Parn. Yeah.
Abe says Silverhawks.
Yeah.
There you go. I have no idea what y'all are talking about.
The only thing I had for Robotech was the one male doll that they put out. Dark haired, gray. That sounds like Rick Hunter.
I'm bad with the names, so I can't back you up.
Dark hair, blue eyes. He was the main character. He had those two girlfriends, but ended up marrying his boss.
Oh, Caesar? No, okay.
He was the pilot, or one of many pilots. He was the main pilot.
Silverhawk is a Wapo's new nickname.
Wow.
Oh my lord! No, he likes to be called El Guapo, the Silver Fox. In that order.
I did not like Silverhawks at all.
I enjoyed
Mariah
it.
says
It
Rick
was one of
Hunter.
my
Yes,
favorites.
that was the name. I don't know anything about anything. I'm just gonna let y'all have your little moment.
Hey, you know who we're
Yes,
missing? We're missing
Yes,
Pablo.
Abe. He started out as a stunt pilot, and then shortly after he joined the military and rose to the rank since.
There you go. Yeah, we are missing it. Pablo's been busy though, man. He's been, fighting off the angry people on Twitter and doing more videos and stuff like that. So
Yes. Though I'm surprised Mariah didn't have one of the girl dolls.
From Robotech?
Yes.
she said she had it, but Shinobi took it from her.
She said
How could you just?
Shinobi's heartless, man.
Oh, another good one. Ronin Warriors.
yes. Yeah, when I saw the main character, what was his name? Rio, I think it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I first saw it, I was like, "Oh, hi, Keith."
Yeah.
They ripped his character design down to the bullet.
They even it's on Amazon right now.
Y'all done? Y'all got quiet.
I was
don't
gonna say it
know.
got quiet. I thought I dropped out again.
You got quiet. Like y'all was talking about your little anime and then silence. I was like, what happened? What happened?
We all started thinking about our anime.
Okay. Mariah says I went for guy dolls because Barbie made the girl dolls. Good thing the boy dolls were hard. Good-looking boy dolls were hard to find. Ken was meh.
Ken was meh. You know what Ken was meh? Because he
Yep.
was not fashioned after me or El Guapo.
Exactly.
Ken would have been fashioned after me or
He
El
was kind
Guapo.
of generic looking.
Ken would have been the bomb diggity. I'm telling y'all right now, Mattel or whoever made them dolls would have been. It's incredible. It's incredible.
If Ken had been Puerto Rican, he would have eclipsed
right.
Barbie.
Oh,
It would have been less
See, I
generic.
was thinking Puerto Rican. Like, what? How can I make that funny without being sounding bad?
You know what? You're from Kentucky. We understand.
Right there.
Barbie'd have like 15 kids.
Just because me and the Guapo got like 20 kids between us don't mean nothing, man.
Yeah, I'm just glad. I'm just glad they didn't try to make him black because they would have just taken their regular Ken dolls, painted it brown, and tried to pass it off as a black Ken, just like they did with the
Yeah,
Barbie.
they were always reusing toys they already had.
I got the Shotgun Wire toy back online in the 70s. Got the Mazinga Z.
At least we know where Hasbro got that habit from with their Transformers toy line.
I don't
Or
know.
even the He-Man toy line. I
Yes,
mean, Moss Man and the Skunk Tour were the same characters. No, Moss Man and Beast Man. They were
Yeah.
the same characters. You paint them differently.
Yeah, I think Skunkor and Merman were the same character too.
Telling you, man.
I was rewatching the first episode of the Toys That Made Us, and it's fun when they, Kenner didn't have any Star Wars toys, when the movie was out because George Lucas was playing everything so, close to the vest, if that's the expression. And so, they were just slapping Star Wars stickers on whatever they had.
Right.
A Red Baron, fighter plane game. They changed it to a Death Star game, put a sticker on an easy bake oven, so you could bake Wookiee cookies.
Wookiee cookies.
But that's not a bad thing because nowadays you can get story leaks from the toys.
Wait,
Like if
wait,
you go look at the stores, right? The toys come out before the movie, and then you're like, wait a minute. What is this supposed to be?
Right. That's what gave away Endless Nest from Solo.
Yeah. According to Mariah, they apparently did make a black Ken doll that wasn't chocolate. That wasn't a chocolate dip Ken doll, and it had They painted a mustache. Oh, with a painted mustache, she added. He looked like Billy D. Williams.
Billy D. Williams, man. That's
Well, there you
not a
go.
bad.
They probably modeled it after Billy D. Williams.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, he was on the Last Jedi movie.
Rise of the Skywalker.
Yep.
Yeah.
I still have not seen that.
It's not bad. I don't know what people are complaining about.
Because
Stop
complaining gets you views.
Because exactly. I mean,
It's
I can
not bad.
understand. I can understand complaining about the Last Jedi since that legitimately was crap.
Yeah, this one wasn't that bad. I didn't think it was that bad. They gave out gift certificates for the first Christmas for the Star Wars toys because they ran out. Yeah. No, it wasn't that bad, dude. It was okay. I had some problems with some, with the why of some things, but I mean, apart from that, it wasn't bad.
I think
the
for a lot
gift
of people,
certificates.
they've already been hurt too much with the last two.
Yeah.
We're not one to give it a shot. I want to see it, but they're not going to get my money.
Yeah, no, you watch it when you watch it, man. I took my wife likes them, so we went for her birthday. We went to see it, and then I was pleasantly surprised. I thought it was gonna be garbage like Solo was, and it wasn't bad.
Yeah, I'm also holding out for Just Mercy.
I don't even know what that is. Oh, that's the one with Brie Larson
and Jamie Foxx and Michael B. Jordan.
No, just Brie Larson.
What?
It's just Brie Larson.
Well,
that's all you need to know about that movie. Brie Larson's in it. That's all you need to know about that movie. He says, Oja Sandra says, I like the visuals on The Last Jedi. The story kind of crashed the franchise. Yeah. But it's funny, right? Because they said that this is supposed to be the last story, right? But now they're saying they're going to bring out another trilogy.
Run for your lives.
And that's probably
because if they finally
make
make the Thrawn trilogy, I'll be okay with it.
It's probably because this movie wasn't that bad and people were reacted well to it. They're like, oh, you know what? We could do another trilogy.
Did you seriously make the Tron trilogy? Trusty?
Was Tron a trilogy? What?
I don't know. Did you say as long as they make the Tron trilogy?
Thrawn.
Oh, okay.
Grand Admiral Thrawn.
I was like, don't do a Tron.
I thought he said Tron.
Oh God!
Can you even make a trilogy out of that?
Hey, they made
I'm
a
still
sequel.
waiting for the third Paul Blart Mall Cop. Come on.
Yeah, that didn't stop.
Yeah, that was good.
Well, that didn't stop them from adding. That didn't stop them from making more Terminator sequels.
Yeah, Marcus, they're milking the cow dry. Oh, just sauce. Did you see Kenobi's coming to Disney Plus? I heard about it, but how long? Because The Mandalorian is over with, and now there's nothing to watch on Disney Plus. So,
it's the next thing they're working on. It's the next thing they're working on.
Yeah, I know season 2 for The Mandalorian's coming out, so that's gonna be awesome. Hopefully,
they're already working on that.
Yeah. So is this Disney's plan to just milk the market with more Star Wars stuff?
No, they're supposed to be doing WandaVision.
Did you see the clips for the What If? Feige's What If?
Not yet.
It's an animated storyline, and it actually looks pretty cool. They got Sarah Carter as she was given the super soldier serum in Britain, and so she takes out that mantle as like a British super soldier, and so they show that What If. Then there's another one where they do She-Hulk is in it somehow. But I mean, I didn't catch all of it, obviously, but enough to be like, okay, looks interesting. The animation is pretty decent.
So this is coming out, or
yeah, it's coming out. So you're probably waiting for all that Marvel stuff to kind of finish up, so they can just throw it all in. And
yeah, I don't know. I know they're supposed to be doing that WandaVision. I know they're supposed to be doing Winter Soldier and Falcon, but I just don't know when.
Yeah,
and if they take too long, I might be one of the people that might be dumping Disney Plus. Like Trusty got it for free because he's got Verizon,
right?
And Ojisan said, "Yeah, that's the one I'm waiting for." Guapo, yeah. He's got that for free. I went ahead and paid for the whole year ahead because it was like $60 or something like that for the whole year. So I just got it out the way instead of doing the monthly subscription, and then I'll probably cancel at the end. But if they don't have anything else, like The Mandalorian cannot be your only thing, man. I mean, I get it. All the movies, all the Marvel movies are there. All the other movies are there. But I really don't watch that much because you can get those movies elsewhere too. So it's really not, you know what I mean?
You can get them elsewhere right now until their contracts run out.
Yeah,
that's true.
I mean, once that's why they don't. That's why Aladdin took until 2 more weeks And then that Jungle Book remake they did, the live action one,
Mhm.
it's not available until next year.
Yeah, and Infinity War is not available to June 2020.
Yes, I mean, the only thing you're not going to get is any of the Spider-Man movies.
Yeah, so,
Right.
You know, there's that, but like I said, you know, you can. I'm pretty sure that you can still watch them on network TV. You just got to watch it with commercials.
Oh, screw that! No one watches commercials anymore.
Right.
You know, I'm saying that you'll have to suffer through commercials if you watch through network TV.
Crap.
You know,
If-
you know,
if
like,
I
oh
had
my
to choose-
God, the
and the-
humanity, first world problems. Like, oh, we can't do commercials. Used to be that's all you had.
I get
TV with
enough of that on
commercials.
YouTube.
I ain't watching commercials, yo.
Look,
YouTube's
man.
commercials are the worst.
You know,
Hey.
this is an age where people use ad blockers for YouTube videos.
Yeah. 10-minute warning says Marcus Gibbons is 8:51. Disney Plus real choppy. No, Abe. Disney Plus works really good for me.
We started
on
late. We started late. We got 20 minutes left.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's true. We did start late.
Yeah.
But
His wife's not going to go for that one.
Unless wife is like,
No.
unless wife is like, too bad, I need you now.
this is why I had
Stand over top of
DVDs,
him the
Blu-ray.
rest of the 20 minutes.
Yeah, she's like,
He'll be counting down.
It
19.
ain't your fault. It ain't my fault. You started late.
Oh,
That's right. Her pop-up timer is about to say the turkey's done, so you need to do what she wants.
yeah.
Pope Fire says she's back. Pope Fire says trusty. Marcus Gibbons is laughing at me.
Yeah.
But anyway, no.
Uh,
Yeah, but I don't know about this. No, Disney Plus works good to me. I didn't have it. I didn't have that issue where they didn't know what to do with the demand. And when they first got it, I waited like a week or two, and then I got it. And you know, because I knew, just like anything else new, they never, ever take into account the server load or load balancing of the servers for the amount of people that are gonna go watch. Happened with Destiny 2 when they relaunched.
Grand Theft Auto Online.
Grand Theft Auto Online, Red Dead Redemption Online, Disney Plus. You know, but they never anticipate the load. They don't anticipate the load, or they don't do their server backlog load balancing correctly. Whatever the case it is, they're never ready. They're never ready. I think they do is to make it look as popular. Yeah, maybe.
Or they do with the bare minimum of the servers and balance load and go, oh crap! All right, turn it up.
Well,
right,
if they're using cloud as a service, then they have to get somebody else. You know, like, hey, this is how much we anticipate, and they're like, oh, you're bottlenecked. Well, can we get some more servers?
right.
Sure.
Sure, fill out this form and triple.
Yeah.
form.
And that's why I mean, that's one good thing and a one bad thing. Like, if you own the servers, you could do it, what you have to do on your own and fix it faster. But if you're using a cloud service, like, I don't know,
Right.
you know, you have to get with the cloud, with the provider, and be like, hey, can you give us some more space on these servers? You know, open up a couple of lines, you know. But the good thing is, if you do it that way, once it throttles down, then you can go back to your regular amount, and then you can go back to paying a decent price.
Whatever that was.
Bless somebody, yeah. Bless somebody. But anyway, I digress.
Fallout 76. We don't talk about that game.
Fallout 76, that was the bomb diggity, wasn't it? No.
No.
Nope. Shoot, I liked Idle Worlds though. That was pretty good. Didn't have no issues. But then again, that's not co-op, so that's just solo play. Yeah, man, it's pretty good though. Like, I don't know what happened with that, but to be honest with you, it is what it is. But I'm like wondering why it's taking them so long to get these shows out.
All the CG.
Hmm?
All the CG.
Yeah, because I'm like, man,
Yeah, that's probably it.
like you figured you have some of these shows out already. Like, you released it, great. Mandalorian was awesome. I don't knock it. I loved it. You know,
You ain't mad at it?
I am mad at the Mandalorian. He'll take you in. He could take you in warm, or he could take you in cold.
But you're not going to see his face. Unless you're
Yeah, well,
wrong.
you do. You will if you watch the last episode. This is the way. No, I do like the Mandalorian though, man. I thought it was pretty cool.
It was.
You know.
Yeah, The Witcher's still my favorite.
Yeah, Witcher was okay. I guess I have to do more Starfire stuff. So Pop Fire will love me again, says Shinobi Raccoon.
Good stuff. Lock and Key's coming to Netflix February 7th.
Yep, that's your boy, right?
What's that?
That's your friend. Your friend's
Yeah.
book. Yeah, somebody's coughing. Bless somebody. They didn't have Baby Yoda ready for Christmas. Nah.
Yeah, trying to keep it secret, which is good.
Yeah, that was a twist though, right?
Yeah.
Little Baby Yoda popping out that stupid thing. You know, I mean, he ain't as spiffy as The Witcher, but I liked it. Yeah, so a lot of people did like The Witcher. I guess the hype was so high that it fell flat for me. I had no expectations for The Mandalorian, so you know. But yeah, The Witcher was.
My wife sat through The Witcher, and it looks like she actually enjoyed it. Now she's playing the game, so
That's good. Game is free on Game Pass, so why not?
I already owned it.
Oh, well, there you go. Yeah, she's playing the game. That's good, though, man. It's good for The Witcher.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. All right, we got 3 minutes left, man. This is the saddest part of the whole show.
Chipping us of our time, coming in late.
But I had to come in late, man. I had to do what I had to do, man. You know, you don't want me starving to death, do you?
Well,
I gotta make
How
money,
important
dude.
is this show to you? That's what I'm wondering. If you're not willing to starve for it.
All right, me and Trusty would take the mantle here in the next month or so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
After February, y'all can take
get
the
me off
mantle.
my butt.
Trust me, I
know
need
that-
to make sure he eats.
Yeah, no, man. I gotta make money, bro. I gotta make money. I mean, all y'all make money off your art, except for me, man. I'm here out of the kindness of my own heart, man. I gotta make money the other way. Like I actually gotta work, you know. I actually gotta do work.
Hey, most
Are
of
you
my
saying art's not worky?
Yeah, it's work, but it's not the work that I do.
I work 52 hours a week plus travel.
Hey, I gotta work, man.
Yeah.
That's the disadvantage of working from home, where people think you're always at the office.
Yeah.
That's the problem. Anyway, Shinobi Raccoon, go ahead and give yourself an outro, man.
Okay, you can reach me at on the Twitters, Instagram, DeviantArts. Also, I'm uploading video. I'm actually uploading videos again on my YouTube. I just uploaded a video of me drawing Grandmaster Bushido Brown, so y'all can check that out. And I'll also be doing some streams, and I'll have some surprises on there.
Awesome. Trusty Sidekick.
You can find me at Trusty Sidekick 3 on Twitter, Trusty Sidekick Art on Instagram, here with the Digital Bullpen on Mondays and Thursdays. And other than that, I'll probably be sleeping.
Hey,
All right. Mr. El Guapo Comics.
All right, so you can find me in los Twitters at El Cesar Feliciano, on Instagram at the Art of Cesar Feliciano, Facebook at the Art of Cesar Feliciano, and on TikTok at Cesar Feliciano, and some numbers which I can't remember right now. But look for the Johnny's Law prequel. Sign up for the newsletter for the mailing list and get the free 10-page comic that you saw me working on right now. It's a prequel. You'll get it for free in full color and lettered. Keep an eye out for the Red Tank campaign. Going to be fulfilling probably by the end of January. Chango will be shortly thereafter, followed by Gods and Soldiers and other stuff that's coming down the line at some point. But thank you very much. And also on the digital bullpen, when I can get in, I want to get in more, but life is life.
I know you're working hard. You're working hard.
I get it.
Josh, Chris.
Yeah, I'm Josh Chris Hart. You can find me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. All at Josh Chris Hart. Currently working on a few posters. The wife keeps adding more and more to my poster list, so now I think I've got like 5 I got to get done before mid-February. So I'm going to try and get on here a lot more. And you can always find me hanging out with these guys on the digital bullpen.
Yay.
Awesome sauce. And of course, I am E. Ortiz, the humble host of the Digital Bullpen. You can find me at colorblind_E on Twitter. You can find me as E. Ortiz Arts on Facebook and Instagram, which I haven't posted anything to in a while, so I need to get hot on that again. Mm-hmm. And of course, here Mondays and Thursdays at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with this wonderful group of people whenever they can get in. I hope everybody has a good evening. God bless and good night.
Have a good day.
Excelsior.
Bye-bye.